Hello YouTube fans, and welcome to Retire in Lake Chapala, where we provide you with all the information you need to make informed decisions about moving to Lake Chapala. So you know what I wanted to do today for this week's video is I wanted to go and show you an open house. And I haven't done so in the last couple of weeks because, quite frankly, there isn't a heck of a lot on the market right now. Our inventory levels are absolutely crushed. It's been such a busy year. And so it's been difficult to show you really good open houses that I feel that are worthy to be on Facebook. You know, what's left right now are the ones that haven't sold in a long time. So I don't really want to show you those ones, except I could maybe, just as an example of perhaps what not to buy. And perhaps I might do that, even though I might get a scolding from the realtor and the realty agencies here. But that's beside the point. I'm just saying that inventory levels really low right now, and it's really hard to show you open houses, which I know you guys like to see. But I did get a phone call this morning, and I got an email this afternoon, and I think it addresses a lot of things that you guys are thinking about and talking about. So the phone call I got this morning was, how to come across the border, what's the best way for me, can I get a driver maybe to drive me from the border to Ajijic, and I addressed all those concerns. And then there was this email this afternoon, and it goes like this. I've been watching many of your informative YouTube videos, found it very interesting and helpful. That's very nice. Thanks so much. I think I'm coming down to Lake Chapala soon to stay for a month and see how I like it. I don't speak Spanish, so moving to a new country seems a bit overwhelming. I'm single, 62, ready to retire, and looking for an area that I feel comfortable with and would like to call home. Now, she's looking for advice on what may be helpful to her. And she says she has a house that she'd need to sell still, and she's willing to do so because she'd really like to retire in a place like Lake Chapala. Being alone and being a single person, she says that she feels she may need help with many of the things about coming to Lake Chapala. Now, I've paraphrased that a lot. Obviously, the email is longer, but I responded to her by saying, thanks for reaching out. I like to be informative and not be fluffy. And I wanted to say that there are many people like her, and that she's not alone. There's many people who want to get to the States, but yet don't know where to begin in this process. People see this as a really wonderful place to retire, and certainly it is, and it's still close to the Guadalajara airport, so you can easily go back if you need to or want to, and that we're here for her and are able to give her all the information she needs. So I say that first come down and check the area out. Take a vacation, think of it as a vacation. Spend a week here, spend 2 weeks here, preferably, so you really get a feel for the area. And she talks about her lack of skills in speaking Spanish. I address that by saying, certainly it's a positive. You can speak Spanish or some Spanish, but it's absolutely not necessary. And you can get by in the interim at the beginning as long as you show a willingness to speak Spanish and, just start somewhere, poco a poco, and give it your best shot and get out there. It's not going to happen on its own. So she did talk in her email a bit about having a lot of stuff to get rid of, and that may be the most painful process. I went through that in Canada. It was really difficult to get rid of basically a lifetime supply of stuff, and she's facing the same sort of situation where she has a lifetime supply of stuff to get rid of, and the sooner you start on that, the better. It's going to take 3 to 6 months probably to wade through all that stuff and get rid of it, and you have to decide what, if any of it, you want to bring down here. So, that's an important step in this expat process. Next thing is if she decides that Lake Chapala is right for her, well, then she has to consider selling her home. I mean, all sales here are cash. So think about how you're going to get that cash, and it's got to be cash in hand. So, and that may mean selling your home in the States. You're also going to have to think about a visa, is it temporary or permanente? With the recent crackdown recently on these people who are coming into Mexico on a tourist visa and redoing it over and over and over again, You know, that went on for a long time. They seem to be cracking down on that, at least for the interim. So, you know, it's becoming more and more important to get your temporary or permanente visa if you think that Lake Chapala is the right place for you and you want to make this a home. So, you know, I wound up saying that you should think of the process as in steps. You know, you have to plan. And that's the reason why I do retirement seminars or personal retirement seminars. And next year we're also offering group retirement seminars, because it's important to have all this information to formulate a plan and the steps necessary to execute the plan and what comes first. You know, and I just mentioned to her in the email that I sent back to her that, you know, getting rid of your stuff, the visa process, first of all, of course, see if you come down and see if you like it. You know, these are all steps. And if you have these steps in place, the whole process becomes that much easier. So that's all I really wanted to say today about moving to Mexico, moving to Lake Chapala, is plan ahead, get the information you need, make a plan, and then execute the plan. And you know, you'd be surprised that it's really not as hard as it seems. So many people have done that before you, ahead of you, and you can do it too. And I always say you can do it too. If I did it, anyone could do it. So, so give it a shot, go for it. But you know, there's a lot of people who get themselves in trouble because they just don't have a plan. They just don't have a clue. They get a lot of weird information off of Facebook, whatever the case may be. And so get the right facts, make a plan, execute. Like Captain Kirk says, execute. Thanks for watching today, folks. I hope you found this useful, and hopefully I can show you a house next week. Hopefully something will be up that I can show you that looks good. Bye for now. Thanks for watching.